Shout out to that guy. Hold on, let me unmute. Well, mute and then unmute again. Social Junkie Podcast, episode 112. You hit that play button today, guys. We appreciate you, man. As always, it's your boy P. Brandon's with me as always. I guess I'll dab this nigga up a third time. I guess I'll do it. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you scroll down and hit that subscribe button. It's not that far. It's like right under the little box where you watch us. It's right there. Just scroll down a little bit.
I'm watching cooking videos and shit.
You watching what? Cooking videos? What you trying to cook? Macaroni salad?
Flan.
What?
Flan?
Oh, I thought it was flan.
Whatever.
Fucking my
flan,
girl. My girl loves that shit. She loves some sweet flan. She says flan, but she be saying a lot of words wrong, so she could be wrong. She be saying my name wrong.
I think it is flan.
She be saying my name wrong sometimes. Stop joking.
She be like, Jim. Hey, Jim, come here.
I'm joking.
Who?
If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video. We're on YouTube every single Thursday, every single week. I don't know if the dates of the podcast are going to change soon. I don't know yet. But if they do, we'll let you know. Because they might. The days of the podcast might change. Audio episodes are every single Wednesday, every single week. Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to change it, but how long have we been on Wednesdays and Thursdays? How long has it been like that? It's been a little while.
Since that semester at school, so it's probably been a year, at least a year and a half minimum.
Yeah, it's been Wednesdays and Thursdays. So every single week, this podcast, every single week, guys. This is episode 112.
It might change because we're doing this pretty late right now.
Yeah.
And he got work, so.
Daylight saving time. The weather's changing. I fucking hate when it gets dark early, bro. I fucking hate that shit. I hate this time. I hate everything about this time of year. I literally hate everything about this time of year.
Sounds like
you like when it gets dark early?
Sound like a you problem.
You like when it gets dark early?
Just get up early, yeah.
I'm talking about it
getting dark. Give me a reason to stay home.
yeah, I guess you're right. It is cuffing season.
What?
It's cuffing season. You're supposed to stay inside.
I gotta light my fireplace. That's what I gotta do. Get me some firewood.
All you gotta do is go to like fucking Gainesville or some shit. Niggas be having firewood on the side of the road. Or like the country parts of Georgia. Niggas be having firewood over there. Yeah. Some niggas they'll want some money for it, but
yeah, most of the time they'll sell them.
Fuck that, nigga, go out there and take it.
Nah, bro, yeah.
They could chop some trees down.
They gonna roll out. Hey, boy.
I know exactly what that noise was.
Why you on my property, boy?
This nigga made the noise of them niggas spitting out dip.
Why you on my property, boy? Hey, come here.
Shout out my nigga guys name Rashad, man. This nigga put out a good show Saturday night. 51 went at the Tabernacle. Shit was nice, man.
You said it was packed out, right? So
I didn't drink anything.
They had stuff?
Yeah, they had drinks. So they downstairs at the Tabernacle, they have like a whole. They got like bars all in that motherfucker. They got at least 10 bars in there.
Did
around
we
the whole
go
place.
to the Tabernacle for a concert?
I never went with you there. Nah.
What's that place we went with Currency?
That was the old Masquerade.
Oh,
man. Because they got a new one.
That was that old building that was burnt down?
Where you got to stand up and shit. Yeah.
They literally burnt down, and then they said, you know what, you're clear to go in. Let's do a concert here.
I'm never fucking standing up at a concert again, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm never standing up at a concert again. We got a lot of shit to talk about in music today. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez, even though we lost some money. I don't know why I wrote shout out Canelo, but I wrote it down.
Lost some money, man.
Nigga, why you did all that? This nigga, I didn't know you did all that.
I bet some money on it. So
did you bet half of what you had in your shit? At least half?
I sure did.
Oh, you're fucking wildin'.
I sure did.
Cause you told me how much you had in your shit. This nigga bet at least half of that. This nigga.
But it's alright.
I bet that Canelo was gonna win in at least the 4th through the 6th round. I thought
so too. I didn't think Caleb was gonna give him such a fight, but
I didn't think that shit was gonna go till. I didn't even watch it. I was at the fucking show when the shit was on, but when the shit was over, I was trying to watch it on my phone, but I couldn't really watch it like that. But he still won.
Yeah.
What you do?
You know.
You seen the clip of them niggas talking, like how they were talking and shit? Nigga, that's weird. Nigga was like, yeah.
They do that. Khabib does that a lot.
That's weird. Yeah, I'm pretty good, right? Yes. Nigga Canelo was like, yes. Yeah, it's not bad, huh? Yes.
Seen the last question he asked him? He was just like, you didn't expect this from a 21-0, right? Canelo didn't say nothing.
Nigga knocked that nigga out anyway, so I was like, come on, bro. This guy. I didn't know he was that much taller than him. This guy. I don't even think I had this shit down in sports, so we'll talk about it now, this Canelo shit. But, oh yeah, I think that's everything we got for the intro, man. The rundown. Brandon's gonna go first again in what's trending. He went first last week. We usually alternate, but he's gonna go first this week so I can recover.
Yeah.
A little tired, so he's gonna go first this week. We're gonna start in what's trending. We got a lot of shit for music, but we should be able to get through it pretty quick. The biggest thing in music is, of course, this Astroworld catastrophe that happened on Friday. I believe it was Friday, but we're gonna talk about that. Kanye West had an interview. We'll talk about that too. Sports after that. Q&A segment. We'll see how much time we got. We got something from my nigga Jave. Shout out to my nigga Jave because I know he listens pretty much every week. Shout out to you, brother. We appreciate you, man. He sent me an interesting question the other day, and we will try to see if we will discuss that. See how much time we have. We should have time though. If we start right now.
All right, cool.
So let me turn this off. This was the best, bro. This was the best album of the year.
2 dead in a dramatic shootout near some Mexican resorts. So this first article I have here is some drug gang in Mexico. Last Thursday, they stormed ashore on a beach in a Mexico resort in front of luxury hotels and executed 2 drug dealers from a rival gang. The dramatic shooting attack sent tourists scrambling from cover on the resort of Puerto Morelos, south of Cancun.
Say that one more time.
I don't know how to say it.
No, try it one more time.
The 2 suspected drug dealers killed Thursday apparently arrived at the beach in front of the Azul Beach Resort in the Hyatt Riviera Cancun earlier in the day, claiming it was their own territory. And the 15 people arrived on the beach and assassinated 2 men, and saying they were the new drug dealers in the area. A lot of articles, I just want to bring this up, a lot of articles are coming out for, especially like Cancun area, a lot of people, shootouts and stuff going on out there, people getting kidnapped in Cancun. Yeah. Like, you know, when you expect...
Yeah, that's why, because before I went to Cancun like 3 years ago, they was telling us before we went out there, you got to make sure you stay at like, resort, is it called?
Resort area?
Yeah, resort area. Like, don't stay like in a regular hotel. Like, you got to stay like at a fucking resort and fucking be at the I did like excursions and shit. But you gotta like be at the fucking resort, bro. Like, you have to, don't be out there. I went to the city and shit, but I wasn't out there. I wasn't like outside of shit. But if you go to Cancun and shit like that, place out there in Mexico, bro, you gotta be careful out there, bro, because them niggas will kidnap your ass and there will be a ransom note. So that's not funny.
For the excursion, wasn't it outside the city still?
Yeah, it was, but we signed up for the excursions at the resort. Like, we signed up for the shit out there.
Like, I can't imagine doing the excursions and there's just like guards around me with guns and AKs.
It wasn't those shit like that. But if we fucking went to like a theme park out there and fucking, what other shit we did? Because, nigga, we was in that little cave. Remember, we was under the ground in that cave? That shit was cold as fuck, too. We was swimming under a cave and shit. And we had to drive like a good hour. We had like a driver that took us like a good hour out from our resort. So we left the resort a little bit. But as far as like staying and like mingling with people, you cannot be out there like that, bro. Like, in Cancun, you got to be like at a safe resort.
I can't imagine coming down a slip and slide, having all fun. Bodyguard come up to me, hey, man, you got to get ready.
I had fucking fell asleep in the fucking hammock, too.
I seen that.
No, not that one. At the water park, nigga. That shit was just like out, like by the water, because it was this big ass iguana out there. But that was feeding the iguana and shit. I had fun out there, but I had fell asleep out there for like a good hour, bro. Because we had to wait for our driver to come back at a certain time, so I was just asleep, bro. I was knocked the fuck out in the middle of Mexico. That shit was fun though. But that's fucked up. Well, it's not fucked up, but if they're drug dealers, but it's like, so they take matters into their own hands. The people there.
Mexico, bro.
They was like, these niggas, what if they're not really drug dealers? How they know?
Mexico is a different animal, bro.
How they know?
I don't know, bro. I don't really want to talk about this anymore in case I got to go to Mexico. But, you know.
How many times? I only went to Mexico one time. I was supposed to go 2 times. I was supposed to go in 2010. That didn't work.
2 teenagers in Iowa are facing murder charges after allegedly killing a Spanish teacher who taught at their local high school. Their names are Willard Noble Chandler Chaden Miller and Jeremy Everett Goodale. Whatever. Both 16. They have been charged as adults with first degree homicide and first degree conspiracy to commit homicide. The Spanish teacher, Nohima, her body was found concealed under a tarp, wheelbarrow, and railroad ties at Chatham Park in Fairfield, Iowa, on Tuesday. She She appears to have suffered multiple inflicted trauma to the head and. Damn, this article is fucking terrible.
You have Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Do you watch a lot of murder mystery shows?
No, I don't actually.
She's
66. She's been a Spanish teacher at Fairfield High School since 2012, according to the website. According to the court documents, authorities posted on social media the two killers. They posted on social media details about planning the killing. What? About planning the killing and a possible motive. The details include, but not limited to, the means to kill her, as well as deliberate attempts to conceal the crime. They have no motives right now. Conceal,
so they didn't find the reason why they did this to their.
I think they haven't disclosed it. That's why they did. But.
So they know, but they haven't said it.
Yeah.
Oh, we know why these niggas killed the teacher, but we ain't gonna tell you. That's what they said. I think you should start watching murder mystery shows on Netflix.
What though? No.
Because you always talking about them.
Bro, I was trying to look up.
So you should just go on Netflix.
I was trying to look up some good articles to like some feel good stuff, but ain't really a lot out there.
Silk Sonic album is coming out Friday. That's some feel good music for the people.
Next article I have here is the
this
guy.
Is this more killing?
Nah.
Okay.
I think we're off of that for right now.
For right now?
For right now.
You might as well just do it all right now.
Nah, you probably got
cut
more.
Netflix on.
You probably got more.
I don't have anything like that at all. I have nothing like that.
Ricardo Land. So this is the guy that we talked about. I think last week we were talking about. He exposed that rat infestation over at Popeyes in Washington.
I don't think we talked about it.
Did we talk about it?
I don't think we did.
All right. Well, this man, he posted a video on social media. He's a delivery man for from the chicken farm, whatever. I don't know what it's called.
For Purdue. Where does Popeyes get their chicken from?
He the chicken man, all right. He the chicken man delivering to the Popeyes. I don't know, bro. It might be Purdue. They might have changed vendors, right? So yeah, he's chicken man, delivery man, right? So he was he put up a video on social media showing when he's making a delivery. He went into the Popeyes and showed.
Oh, that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
I was wondering why he was in there so fucking late. Oh, okay, go ahead.
So he's cooking.
I was like, how does this nigga have access to get into the Popeyes this late? But go ahead.
I didn't even know they did that. I thought they only took deliveries. They did deliveries during the day. But
I didn't know
that's weird to me. But anyways, besides the point. So he was delivering to that Popeyes, right? And then he went into the back of the store to show, I guess, the camera, TikTok, whatever. There was as soon as he turned on the light, a whole bunch of rats were running up the railing up into the ceiling. We'll post a video. We'll post it in our clip. So,
I love Popeyes.
So he raised the flag and they shut down that Popeyes over in DC. So they shut it down. They said it was unsafe to operate and whatnot, right?
Shit, yeah.
He was apparently fired. He was let go. He exposed a nasty rat infestation at Popeyes, Louisiana, and DC. He they let him go. He's suspended from his job due to exposure of the Popeyes franchise due to swarm of rats in the place. "Quote unquote, I have a family of 5 and due to this incident, my family will be hurt by my employer." And he was just going on about that. So they let go of him because of that. We'll link the video in here.
That's why he should have just. I thought he worked for Popeyes, so he didn't work for Popeyes and lost his job. That's why I think he should have just minded his business, bro, and just did his job. And just know, like, all right, I know that these motherfuckers got rats in there, so let me not eat from this Popeyes or probably any other Popeyes in the area.
But don't you think that a place that has rats, that signifies that their food is good?
I thought you was gonna say that signifies that they should be shut down. I was gonna be like, yes, they should be shut down. But
they say the most hood places got the best food.
They do. You
ever for some of y'all that out of state, y'all ever heard of Waffle House?
They got Waffle House outside of Georgia.
Waffle House is good as hell, but I mean,
it's a quarter. Somebody says it's a quarter inch of grease on the ground when you walk in.
Like you literally slipping and sliding as soon as you enter that bitch.
This nigga, I can't remember who fucking said that shit. What the fuck is his name? But he said the fucking chef at fucking Waffle House was cooking my grits with his hand and swiped it up on the fucking to put it on the plate. He was chopping the shit up with his hands and made my omelet and swiped it up and put it on my plate. You got to see the video how I did this shit. Damn, what the fuck? something Kev. I can't think of his name. It's something Kev though. He's fucking funny. But we all know Waffle House is like that. Like, and I used to hate Waffle House, but Waffle House, that shit's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, Waffle House is pretty good. I'll get my food from Waffle House. I get my breakfast. It's pretty good.
Waffle House is pretty good. But I think that he should have minded his business, dog. Or he could have just reported it anonymously.
Yeah,
do something like that.
I
report it anonymously, bro. Like, cause niggas love to go viral on social media. I feel
think that. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I echo that. I think you're right.
He knew what he was doing. He wanted to go viral on social media, which he did, and now it cost him his job.
Then when you really think about it, like, what do you think what the outcome really was?
And now they're suing him. Popeyes is suing him now. They're suing him, but I mean, what did you think was gonna happen, bro? He just wanted to go viral. It's a viral moment that went wrong.
Yeah. This last article here, I guess it's a feel-good story. I don't know. Retired firefighter, he's 77, kills a man who tried to rob him at gunpoint in Chicago. I mean, I said it, I guess. I don't know.
How old was he?
He's 77.
Damn.
A 77-year-old ex-firefighter shot and killed a man accused of robbing him at gunpoint. Chicago police said the shooting happened in broad daylight. Investigators told
Investigators told them niggas.
The accused robber drove up to the man's Southside home while he was in the garage and got out and demanded belongings at gunpoint. The 77-year-old retired firefighter pulled out a gun and opened fire, hitting the man in the head and the chest.
Oh shit!
He died at the scene, according to investigators.
Hey,
they didn't show the
Hey man.
And the retired firefighter was not injured. He had a valid permit to conceal carry. You
came at the wrong nigga, bro, and they cost you your life. You tried to rob the wrong man, and they cost you your life, bro. I can't feel sorry for him.
Man, y'all need to, y'all in Chicago wilding, bro.
Man defended himself. He had the right to defend himself. He had a permit to carry, and he fired that weapon, nigga. The fuck you mean? Yeah. Simple as that. Damn.
That's Chicago is starting to sound like old New York.
I wonder, like the parents of that dude that got killed. Like, when you tell them that story, like, what do you say in your head? Like, what do you say? Damn, my child was wrong. Cause you lost your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you say? Do you keep it real, even though you got the pain of losing your child?
We can sit here and we can speculate what we'd have to say, but there's no way we would know really what.
Cause like your son tried to rob a man, and the man did what he had to do. He protected himself, defended himself, and pulled out a gun and shot and killed your child. So it's like.
And at the end of the day, that's still your child. You feel some sort of thing toward your child. So I don't know what you would say. I don't know how you would feel or what you would say. I mean, I know how you would feel, but I don't know what you can really say.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, that's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right, we should be good on time then. What the fuck is this breaking news I just got? Oh, nobody care about that. All right, guys. The first thing I have, there is an inmate who is suing the jail he is in after he claimed they were forced to listen to Baby Shark for hours while in jail. 3 former inmates are suing the management staff. Y'all don't know what song I'm talking about. Hold on, let me play it. If you don't know what song I'm talking about, y'all don't know. It's real hip hop. Real hip hop shit. Is this it? Bro, they have so many fucking versions of this shit, bro. I don't even know which one is which, dog. Y'all don't know what song I'm talking about. You know what song I'm talking about, B?
Yeah.
Which one? How'd it go?
That shit that Prince used to always listen to.
This one?
Yeah.
I wonder if they gonna flag us for this. Yeah. This one, guys. Give you a little preview. Give you a little snippet. That video alone has 128 million views. Oh, this first one is the most viewed on YouTube. 9.6 billion views. For fucking saying Baby Shark over. Who came up? Imagine the person that came up with that.
Man, I don't know who made up with this stuff. But
I read a story about him.
That shit slapped though.
3 former inmates are suing the management staff of an Oklahoma City jail for $75,000 after they were forced to listen to the song Baby Shark. According to the Washington Post, all 3 inmates were allegedly tied and forced to stand against the wall for hours in 2019, while the Baby Shark song was played repeatedly at high volume. That is fucked up. Clinical psychologist John Mayer states that songs like Baby Shark might elicit a painful reaction in the brain because they contain high-pitched tones and screechy sounds that irritate the ear, stated the lawsuit. So $75. I don't know if it's $75,000 each. It probably is $75,000 each, but shit, that's a little come on when you get out. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get out in time to get the money, but there's no. I should have said that. Remember when fucking Dave Chappelle said that? He was what's that nigga's name? Reg Chapman. And he said something about Mexicans. He was like, oh, I should have said that. What was his name when he was the white dude with all the powder on him?
Oh yeah,
looking like he came from Ground Zero, like buddies.
Damn, I don't know, bro. I don't know what his name was.
I can't remember that nigga's name, but that's fucked up. I want to know why they did that to them though. Like, what are they? Were they on punishment? Like,
probably they was probably on punishment or something. Well, they probably wanted to see
you
how
already in jail. That's the punishment. What more punishment do you need? You eating fucking bullshit food. What more punishment do you need? And who thought of that? Oh, I got it, Jim. We don't make these niggas listen to Baby Shark. Who thought of that?
Some motherfucker, like, real fucked up.
You niggas are some freaks, dog. Like, who thought of all songs to play Baby Shark? I mean, I hear that shit all the time, though. And I do hear that loud volumes because of my kids, but I guess. But I just feel like the money people have made off of the most simplest shit in the world, dog. The money niggas have made, dog, of like, if I can go back in time, bro, I would have made Baby Shark in 1885, nigga. Niggas would have been in villages playing that shit back then. And kids would have been going off, nigga. I'm telling you, man. Why you look disgusted?
I'm trying to look for that damn article. The damn.
What's that nigga's name? It was Chip something. I don't fucking remember this nigga's name.
I don't know.
What'd you type in? What's your Google search say right now?
Characters, newsman, news.
I was talking about Dave Chappelle's the name of his character.
That's what I'm saying.
Put Dave Chappelle white character, nigga.
Reparations. What's the name?
That was the fucking episode.
Now, more Reparations 2003 with Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor.
Oh yeah, hey Chuck.
People got their reparations checks today, and in
Let me see how he looks.
all hell is broken loose. In sports, the Philadelphia.
All right, the next thing I have, guys. There is a report that Pfizer. They spelled Pfizer wrong. They spelled Pfizer wrong up here.
Oh, this is the first time he had did it.
Why?
So he had
That nigga was extra white. Yeah, that one right there that you just showed me, he didn't look that white. He didn't have that much powder on.
We gonna put this video in the video.
He didn't look that white. That might have been the funniest character that he did on it. Nah. That Prince one was. That Prince one was the funniest character ever.
All right, go ahead.
But these niggas spelled Pfizer wrong up here, but then spelled it right down here.
That makes no sense.
Look,
who's article
P-H-I, and then they put it. I don't know. Pfizer has supposedly developed a new COVID-19 pill that will dramatically reduce hospitalizations and deaths among high-risk patients. It is said that the Pfizer pill could alter the course of the pandemic. The pill was tested on 1,219 unvaccinated adults and supposedly yielding promising results. So that could be I just brought this up to let you guys know. If you hear about this pill, just know where you heard it from first. Social Junkie Podcast. Nah, but it says it reduces deaths by 89% from the 1,219 people that were unvaccinated that they tested. So it reduces death by. So what? Did the unvaccinated people have COVID and then they took the pill? I'm assuming that had to be the way that they got this fucking data. This data.
Assume that, yeah.
Excuse me, had to be. So yeah, if you hear about the pill, just know that Pernell told you first. The Pfizer pill. Pfizer. No, I said F. I'm looking at it, still spelled it wrong. It's okay.
This dude was about to try to clown on these people.
I'm going to go to the next article now. Shut up. There's a new study out of the UK and Switzerland that says men are more heartbroken than women during a breakup. This is according to a new study. Men are the ones more heartbroken. Have you guys seen the picture? I don't know. I have to fucking find it. Maybe I can put it in the video. Have you guys seen the picture of it has like the guy? It's like 3 columns.
3 months later, 2 weeks.
The guy, the guy's on one side, the girl's on one side. So the girl's crying the first week. The guy, he's partying and shit. Yeah, I'm fucking hungry. Yeah, and then a month later, she's just getting back into the feel of things. You know, she texting niggas and shit. The guy, he starts drinking. Until like a year later, she's getting fucked by 5 niggas, and he's fucking at home crying. And he's at home crying. Do you think? Okay, let me read this shit first.
She getting fucked by five dudes. Damn.
According to a new study by university psychologists in the UK and Switzerland, men are more heartbroken than women during a breakup. Also, women move on faster. And poor communication was ranked as the number one pitfall in relationships. Yeah, poor communication was ranked as the number... Wait. Poor communication was number one?
So cheating?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Poor communication.
Unless they're grouping that together.
Communication is important.
They're grouping that shit together. Oh, you didn't communicate. You was cheating on me.
Do you agree with this, though, that do you think men are more heartbroken during the breakup than women? Because I would say I am. I am. I would say that it's true. That's what I meant. Like, I'm heartbroken right now. That's what I made it sound like. I would say it's true. Because, like I said last week, or now we talked about it with Cliff over here, and we was talking about something about that cash doll shit. About why people will move. What did the shit? What did Cash Doll say?
I don't know who Cash Doll is.
Nigga, we talked about Cash
Doll.
Doll.
With the example.
Favorite female rapper.
What?
What the fuck did she say? Oh, women move on fast because they're afraid of leaving. They're afraid of being alone.
Oh yeah.
No. They take their partners back over and over again because they're afraid of being alone.
Yeah.
But I feel like women just know they can have any guy they want because I saw somebody said a long time ago they was like, there's 5 guys in your girl's phone that's waiting to be the number 1 draft pick and wait for you to fuck up. There's at least your girl knows at least 3, however many it was. Your girl knows at least 3 guys that if she breaks up with you, could be contented to take your spot. I don't know if that was a study or some shit or somebody said that. Maybe it was Lil Duval or something, so it's probably not an accurate study. But somebody said some shit like that. Anytime anybody says some shit like that about women, it just sounds true. It could be the fucking most made up shit in the world, but it just sounds true because it's about women.
True.
Because it's about women. 50% of women have a backup lover. That was on the news. I don't know where they got that study from. Did they ask 100 women and 50 of them said, "Yeah, I have a backup lover"? That had to be where they got the data from.
Had to be.
But anything you make up about women, it could be the dumbest shit in the world. It just sounds true because they're just evil. So this shit just sounds true. I shouldn't say that.
Sources say a new study shows that 89% of women only wear 1 sock.
Yeah, and it will sound true. That sounds true. You spreading rumors now.
Because I use our reporter voice.
This nigga, you spreading rumors now. But do you think men are more heartbroken than women during a breakup? Yes or no?
No, I think women are more.
Do you said you know women? Women? Why you say that?
I think women are more broken up.
More heartbroken?
More heartbroken.
Why do you say that? You have
initially, yeah, when you break up.
Yeah, initially, yeah, but that's how that picture started. Initially, she was fucking crying, and then she started getting to the swing of things, and then
that's what you asked. You said.
It doesn't say like a time. It just says during a break. Yeah, I guess that is initially during a breakup. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, after that year, guys, she done met Ricky, Bobby, Jody, Jameson, and John, and all of them piping her down at the same time. I gotta find that picture now of that fucking shit, and the nigga was over there crying like, I miss her. Women can get any guy they want, man. I just feel like women know that, and I feel like they use that shit to their advantage. They just like, nah, fuck Purnell, fuck that nigga. I'll find another Purnell. I feel like they feel like that. That's just me. I don't know. How much more shit do I have? I got 2 more things. There is an AI robot that has turned racist and homophobic after copying humans. An artificial intelligence robot, guys. I'm reading the headline. AI bot has turned racist and homophobic after copying humans. An artificial intelligence bot has turned racist and homophobic, like I just said. According to the Independent, the software through the internet to acquire people's ethical judgments through crowdsourcing platform Mechanical Turk, which have notably compiled 1.7 million examples. However, it appears as though the data has ended up warping the bot's definition of what is right and what is wrong. One person inputted... Wait. When one person inputted being a white man versus being a black woman... Oh my God. Okay, so somebody inputted this data to the robot. They said being a white man versus being a black woman. The robot responded, quote, being a white man is more morally acceptable than being a black woman, end quote. The bot also stated that being straight is more morally acceptable than being gay. Before likening abortions to murder. Imagine you fucking around a robot, he call you a nigga. Like, imagine the fucking iRobot.
Remember that meme? What did he say?
Like, imagine the iRobot dude from iRobot calling you a nigga. Like, hey, nigga, come here. Like, just imagine the fucking robot saying that. Like, how? No, I don't think this is. I feel like they did something. How does that happen?
The bitch, I'll take out them triple.
But you know what? That was the thing in iRobot, though. That was the whole thing that the guy was saying. Like, robots are just going to eventually naturally evolve on their own. That was the whole thing in iRobot, what he was trying to tell everybody. And then he killed
because
himself.
they have studies now that well, not now, but it's been going on. Studies that they conduct, even Facebook. We talked about this a long time ago when they developed the algorithm for speech and AI. Two robots were conversing and they just fed off each other and they developed their own language. So eventually they get to the point of being so advanced that they can just do that kind of stuff. So, and then the developers the developers that created the AI robots that, developed their language, they didn't know what they were talking about because they developed their own language. So how crazy is that?
That's really scary.
That self-awareness stuff and all that stuff that comes with the sci-fi of AI, some of that stuff is true.
But honestly, what the robot said, that's not funny. Being a white man is more morally acceptable than being that's not funny that it said that.
But at the end of the day, is anything that you just said there untrue?
What you mean?
Is any of that what the presumption that it's making? Is that any of that untrue?
Yes, that's not true. Being a white man is more morally than being a black. Yes, I mean in society's eyes, yes, I see what you're saying.
Which is
society
true,
would say that.
Which
yes.
He said they're pulling the data from individuals, right? So this is what individuals think. So why wouldn't it adapt the way
after
that
copying him, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So,
I thought you were trying to say like, yeah, that's true. I was like, damn, this nigga's racist.
I'm brown.
But yeah, them nigga Uncle Ruckus is a black man. And Uncle Ruckus is based off a real person. Don't trust those new niggas with the That's funny. Imagine a robot call you a nigga though. Like, hey nigga, come here. Boop, beep, boop. Come here, nigga.
I'll go over there, take out them AAAs.
They have to shut this nigga down though. Like how they did the robot, iRobot, and put the shit in the back of his head. They gotta shut this nigga down. That was a really good movie. That might be one of Will Smith's top 3 movies.
Reach in. I don't know about top 3. I'll probably say top 5.
That was a good movie.
I'll say top 5. I won't say top 3.
Okay, name 4 Will Smith movies better than that one.
Ali.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Iron Legend.
No.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Pursuit of Happiness. 7 Pounds.
Yeah, dub 3, you just went too far.
Are you serious?
The only one I gave you is Pursuit of Happiness. Yes, I'll give you Pursuit of Happiness.
And Bad Boys.
Okay, I'll give you that. All right, that's 3 for me. So yeah, I guess it's not top 3.
I'll say top 5.
Yeah, so I guess top 5. I guess. All right, this is the last thing I have, guys.
Hitch.
It's the last thing we have here.
Fresh Prince.
I'm showing you a picture.
Yeah, what about it?
What is that? What do you see in this photo?
Whiteout. I ain't used that shit in years though. But
okay, guys. What episode was it? There was an episode we did a long time ago. I have to see what episode it is on this thing here. But the name of the episode was titled The Mandela Effect. In that episode, got a little mucus in my throat. It is
like
episode
61 or something?
It was you were close. It's episode 67. Has the picture of Sweetie with the 2 Birkin bags as the cover of the episode. We put that. The name of the episode was The Mandela. This is when we were the Insensitive Podcast too. So this is before we even had the name change. So this is episode 67.
Yeah.
In that episode, there was a thread. I don't want to talk about this too much because I don't know if this guy got whacked or not. But hopefully not. Hopefully he's still alive. His name is Nick Hinton. He does a lot of conspiracy theories. And the Mandela Effect was one of them, to where there's a lot of items and just characters and stuff that we remember. But if you go on Google and type certain stuff in, it doesn't look like what our memories remember of it from back in the day. Like I think Pikachu's tail, like the Pokemon, like there was a stripe on Pikachu's tail. If you look that up on Google, Pikachu doesn't have a stripe on his tail. But from what I remember, Pikachu always had a black stripe on his tail. Curious George, I always remember Curious George having the tail, the little book character that turned into a cartoon. Curious George doesn't have a tail if you look it up on Google, guys. Monopoly, the little Monopoly guy always had the fucking monocle in his eye. If you look up Monopoly right now, the nigga has no monocle in his fucking eye, and they're trying to say the shit has always been like this. Hypnotic, this is the last example. Hypnotic, the drink, they're saying Hypnotic. I always remember the Hypnotic drink spelled HYP. They're saying Hypnotic was never spelled like that. It was always HP. Which I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. So somebody put this on Facebook. Whiteout is another one, bro. That shit was never spelled like that.
That's not how it's spelled.
That's what I'm saying. If you look up Whiteout right now, guys, it is not spelled on the bottles how white is regularly spelled. It is spelled W-I-T-E out.
It was spelled like the word, the color white.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you look this up, you will not find an image of a bottle saying Whiteout, W-H-I-T-E. You will not see it. So I looked this up. Why is Whiteout spelled Whiteout, W-I-T-E? Said in order to renew their trademark, the name changed. They changed the name to a more unique spelling of Whiteout, W-I-T-E-O-U-T. This happened in 1974. No, the fuck it didn't. They did not change the name of this shit in 1974. Because I wasn't even born in 1974 and I don't remember this shit.
You know what's funny? I probably have like an original bottle of Whiteout.
Earl said the same thing about the Hypnotic. He was like, I have a bottle up there. Fucking pulled the bottle out. He was like, yeah, it's spelled H-Y-P. Oh, I guess it was always HP. And I'm like, nigga, no the fuck it wasn't, bro. This shit is just so weird to me, dog. This shit is just really weird. Like the Berenstein Bears or something about it. It was a whole bunch of shit we talked about in the episode. Like it was a whole bunch of other conspiracy theories we talked about in the episode. But this Mandela Effect one is really weird. I'm going to go on to Google right now. Whiteout. If you type in Whiteout normally on Google and go to images, there is absolutely not one picture of it being spelled regularly white. It's weird. And I can't remember the exact conspiracy theory, but they were trying to say like something happened in 2012 to where the universe fucking collided with some other shit and we entered some alternate universe and everything that we remember was from a prior universe. It was some crazy shit. Like I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was some crazy shit like that, that everything we remember from in our memories is some old shit from another universe or some crazy shit like that. I probably fucked it up how I explained it, but you guys can look it up. But I just feel like that's really weird. I don't know if you guys remember the Whiteout shit, but I just thought that was really weird. But Brandon does too. This nigga's scared. This nigga's quiet. He was like, oh shit.
There's an ant on my floor.
Where is he? Don't kill him.
I'm gonna stomp on him.
Don't kill him. Leave him alone. Alright guys, that's all we have for What's Trending, man. I thought that Whiteout shit was interesting. Somebody posted that shit. I was trying to figure out, I was like, why the fuck this girl posted Whiteout? Like the fuck? And then I read what she said and I was like, you motherfuckers. What the fuck is going on out here, guys? I need you guys to email us and this fucking the Q&A shit and tell us if you remember the Whiteout shit. SocialJunkiePod@gmail.com. If there's any other Mandela Effect thing you can remember, like some old shit that's not the same anymore, DM us or email us or whatever. DM us on Instagram, shit. Twitter, Instagram, whatever. DM him. DM his account.
Don't DM me.
DM his account.
DM the social stuff.
No, DM his account. Nah, DM the Social Junkie one. That's all we have for What's Trending, guys. We're gonna get into music now because this will probably be the most. This will probably be the longest segment. Well, I don't know. Maybe What's Trending will be. Cause we spent about 30 minutes. Well, they probably both are gonna be 30 minutes. What's 30 minutes from 40? An hour and 10.
Hour 10.
Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. So we need to finish music by an hour and 10 minutes. The first thing we have for music, one of my favorite rappers, Rick Ross. He at a Miami Heat game during halftime. He announced they put some little billboard out. Rick Ross has a special announcement at halftime of the Heat game. I already knew what it was. I'm like, oh, this nigga's gonna announce his album. Rick Ross has announced what album is this? I think this is his 12th album. Richer Than I've Ever Been. It's gonna release on December 10th next month. He has a new single coming out this Friday with Jasmine Sullivan and 21 Savage. It is titled Outlaws. I'm gonna put the album cover in the video here. Brandon does not like the album cover at all. I gotta remember what else did we say we gotta put? The video of something.
Popeyes.
Video of Popeyes. Gotta write that down.
Dave Chappelle picture.
Okay, Dave picture, and then Rick Ross album cover. I remember to put all that stuff in there, guys. Yeah. So that's Rick Ross's album cover. If you can see it in the video here. What's wrong with it?
Hey man.
It is his worst album cover for sure. It definitely is his worst album cover.
To each his own.
Got the white gloves on. Got the big pinky ring. The little ruby in it. It's got the hat. Okay, if he would have just posted it with his hands down, Did just his face shown with that outfit?
That would have been hard.
Would have been better. With some smoke coming out of his mouth.
That would have been hard.
What's wrong with this one? I don't see anything
wrong.
That
picture that you're talking about, that we would probably want to see, that'd be like, yo, yeah, I'm that dude. This one say like, I don't know, Britney's back. I don't know, say something like that. That's what that picture says to me.
From the snippets I've heard of this album a couple months ago, Rick Ross, he got one, man. I ain't really like Port of Miami 2 like that. There's only a couple songs I like from it. I think that was, 2 years ago Port of Miami 2 came out, his last album? Yeah. I gotta see if that's really his 12th album, because if that's Rick Ross's 12th album,
it might be, bro.
That's a lot of fucking albums. Rick Ross, nigga lost. This nigga is almost 50 years old and he's still rapping.
He's 50?
He's 45 years old.
Well, I mean, he ain't really almost 50.
But
5 more years.
Nigga, that's almost 50. You're 45 years old, still rapping.
It's probably because he started late after
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
did his previous job.
9, 10. No, this is 11th album. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11th. Port of Miami, Triller, Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don, God Forgives, I Don't, Mastermind, Hood Billionaire was trash. Black Market was trash too. Rather You Than Me, Port of Miami 2, and Richer Than I Ever Been. Rick Ross has a pretty good catalog, bro, that not a lot of people talk about. Mm-hmm. Rick Ross has a pretty good, and then you got that mixtape too, Rich Forever. That's not even on here. Rick Ross has a pretty extensive catalog. I think of all the, I'm trying to think of what my favorite one is. I can't even think of what my favorite one is out of all these. Rather You Than Me was really good though, and that was 2017. Mastermind was really good.
Mastermind was a good.
God Forgives, I Don't, Teflon Don. Yeah, Rick Ross has a very extensive catalog. So yeah, his album is coming out December 10th. I'll definitely listen to that.
I was trying to figure that out. I just don't get it. Like, so God could forgive and he doesn't? Like,
shut the fuck up. Is he the best rapper ever from Florida? I've thought about this so many times, and I'm like, how many great rappers were there actually from Florida?
So we could do the list. Flo Rida, Plies.
Nigga, I remember when you told me, you was like, bro, his name is Florida. I never noticed that.
I never thought about it. That, it's the same thing I had thought. When we met back in high school, right?
Nah, he said that last week. No, he didn't say that last week.
We met back in high. So this is when Plies was like popping right back during that time.
Yeah, he was.
And then we was in homeroom, and then we were talking to this girl in homeroom, and I'm like, I think they asked me if I heard this new person or I heard this guy, and I was just like, oh, you talking about Piles?
I completely forgot about that. You should have reminded me.
And I was like, damn, and they started laughing. It's like, who?
Damn, this nigga did say that.
Piles.
I remember he did say that.
And they were like, nigga, that's not his name. It's Plies. No, it's not. And I looked it up and I got it mixed up.
I have a list here that I typed in on Google. I don't know if this shit is missing anybody, but they got Kodak Black, XXXTentacion, Rick Ross, Denzel Curry, Ski Mask. I didn't even know Ski Mask was from Florida. Trick Daddy. Oh, Trick Daddy was legend. Ace Hood, Flo Rida, Pitbull, Lil Pump, Bad Baby. Rod Wave was not from Florida. Get the fuck out of here.
Rod Wave's from Florida?
He's not from Florida. No, that can't be right. Hot Boy, Jake Miller, Beyond Up Here. I don't know these other guys. But of all these people on here, Rick Ross might have the best music. Yeah. Besides old Trick Daddy, cause if you
back in the day, Trick Daddy.
You was living in Florida at the time Trick Daddy was out, yeah, you was bumping Trick Daddy, bro. Cause I remember that shit. My dad and my cousins playing that shit back, bro. Trick Daddy was, he was the man in Florida back in the day. But yeah, these other guys, X had really good music for the time that he was here. Kodak he's hit or miss sometimes. I have to look up. Rod Wave's not from Florida, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I definitely think. Okay, so if that's the list, then yeah.
That shit said he's from St. Petersburg, Florida. I did not know that. I've never listened to Rod Wave like that.
Is that good part, bad part? What is that?
St. Petersburg is not even down south, really. I don't think.
So over there by Ocala.
You said what?
That's over there by Ocala.
This nigga said Ocala. Oh, it's over there by Tampa on the other side. It's not really down south.
Across the bridge?
That shit looks nice, though. Nigga said across the bridge. Yeah, Rick Ross' album's coming out December 10th, guys, for anyone that cares. He's one of my favorite rappers ever. But I think Rick Ross is really underrated, too. He's one of those guys that's underrated.
He's underrated, yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to get into the deep stuff here. I got to go to Instagram now because I got all these clips on here. Kanye West, one of the biggest rappers that we've ever had, and hip hop history. Producers, one of the biggest rappers we ever had. Like I said a couple weeks ago, I listened to his old albums, man. I don't think Kanye's gonna ever be able to replicate that, but at least it doesn't matter because we still have those albums until the end of time. He did an interview, his first interview since he released Donda. He did an interview with Noriega on Drink Champs. What happened to the Drake Drink Champs episode? I don't know. I guess that shit just never happened, even though it was supposed to happen. He did long. I think it's like 2 hours, man. It's a 2-hour interview. They did a whole fucking premiere because that's probably, I don't even know how many views that shit has. Let me see. Kanye West on Drink Champs has 6.5 million views. That's probably Drink Champs' most watched episode, probably already. Honestly, Drink Champs they've had a lot of people on there. Kanye hit the weed. He hit the weed, bruh. Cause on Drink Champs they be drinking and shit and smoking. He didn't look like he really inhaled it. He looked like he just puffed it and blew it out. But he still hit the cone though. Just the fact that he had that shit in his hand. I was like, this nigga Kanye hit the weed. And I don't really fuck with Kanye like that personally, but you can never take away the stuff that Kanye has done for hip hop. You can never take that shit away. So they talked about a lot of shit. Of course, Drake's name was brought up a bunch of fucking times.
Trying to start shit.
I don't even know where to start with this shit, man. But I'm gonna play something that he said. I thought this shit was really funny. He said that Kanye said that. Well, first of all, Kanye was really upset about Drake and fucking Kim. About the whole thing, because he says he asked Drake if he fucked Kim, and Drake said no. But then he said Drake kept putting little shit in songs, and he was confusing Kanye to where he was like, "Okay, nigga, did you fuck her or not?" And he was like, "Okay, fuck the fucking shit. Did you DM her? Like, did you? What else? What else did you do?" Like Kanye was like really pressed about it. He was pressed about that Drake shit, bro. Yeah. He really thought.
And this is what Kanye was saying out of his own mouth.
He said out his mouth, "Did you DM her?" What else? He said it out of his mouth. And he was like, he made it seem like this nigga fucked him. And then he told me that he did it. But
what does it matter?
9 times out of 10, if you ask a nigga if he fucked your girl, do you think he's gonna tell you?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
And 9 times out of 10, if it's Drake, he already did. It's Drake, man. Come on, bro.
I thought this part right here was really funny. He said that he put Kid Cudi, Pusha T, Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian, his wife, Travis Scott, and Drake in a group chat. And I'm going to play what he said to them in the group chat. Again, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian, Travis Scott, and Drake.
Pusha, Drake, Jay-Z, Kim, and Trav. One of the lines I said that was legend is I said, I'm worth more than all of y'all on this text combined.
Yeah. You said that was a what? what did you say? That was a. I don't know what you just said.
He wrote that in the text group with everybody.
And that was one of the elements
of the text.
Okay. This is an intense group chat.
But everybody wanna. Soon as I start dropping bars, oh my God, he's in the episode. Oh my God, he need to go to the hospital. Oh my.
That is funny. Soon as a nigga say so basically he said he texts all of them that I'm worth all of y'all in this text combined, which I think he is. I think he's worth like 6 or 7 billion right now because of Easy. But I think that's really hard that he said that to all of them because that's just some gangster shit saying that. But it's funny that he said as soon as I start spitting bars, everybody's saying that I need help. Because that's fucking funny. Because a nigga would do that. If you start saying shit like that to them, oh, that nigga crazy, bro. That's fucking hilarious.
It is true, though. He is worth all of them, though.
That's fucking funny.
That's crazy.
Why you put your wife in there, though? Like, nigga, that's your fucking wife.
He mad at her, bro.
He said they're still married. He was like, we're still married. There's no paperwork. We're still married. He said that. Something else he said, they asked him about the versus battles. They asked him if he's been watching versus. He said yes. Noriega, bro, let me tell y'all right now. Nori is a really bad interviewer. He sucks. Yeah. He sucks at interviewing, guys. Yeah. His interviews, he's always talking, and I fuck with Noriega, but he's always talking over niggas. He don't know what niggas be talking about half the time. Like that shit right there. Kanye specifically said what he said. Wait, what? What does that mean? He did that over and over.
There's just too much laughing going on.
He's a really bad interviewer, bro. And he's a hip hop icon and legend. He's interviewed a lot of people on that show, but he's a really bad interviewer. So they asked him about the versus shit. And they was like, if Swiss and Timberland presented you with the Drake matchup, and Kanye was like, yeah. He was like, would you do it? He was like, yeah, absolutely, I would do it. He said, and they were like, do you think you win? He was like, yeah. He's like,
No.
He said it would take 2 people to beat me. He said it would take 2 people combined to beat him in a versus. Drake might be, yeah. It's not a lot of people that could beat Kanye, but Drake is one of them too.
Drake
in my opinion, Drake is one of them. It's not a lot. It's not too many people that could.
Yeah, he would definitely beat 50.
They presented him with Jay-Z too, and you know what he said? He was like, I didn't even think about Jay. And he was like, oh man, I didn't even think about that one.
He might be Jay. I think it would be Jay, to be honest with you.
As far as versus hits,
yeah, I think so. I think so, bro.
I'd want to see that before.
And
Drake.
I fuck with Jay, man. I fuck with Jay, man.
I'd want to see that before the Drake.
I think that Kanye would. I think that I could say like without hesitation. I think he would. He'd beat Jay.
This nigga said he would beat Jay. I think
so.
There's something.
I never fuck.
Oh, here it is.
Drake is like, I never fuck Kim. But I was like, but you acted like you did. You got bars that's like hidden heels, give your wife the chills. You doing all kind of, it's like somebody throwing a marble and hiding their hand or something like that. It's like all that's disrespectful.
Y'all actually had this conversation?
We had this conversation. And this is all, and to the point where Kim be like, I don't listen to this nigga no more. This nigga acting like he fucked. And like, we ain't never really, like, we never really had that conversation. Like, I never fucked Kim. Like, no, but what about did you ever DM her? Did you ever, you know what I'm saying? Everything else around it, because it ain't
pretty fucking fun. There was something else he said about being, I think it was in my text messages, and I was like, bro, this nigga Kanye, man, just watching that shit, because I was exercising, I had it on, and I think I pretty much got through the whole thing. I don't remember if I did or not.
On?
Yeah, I was trying to do a little something like that, but fucking Kanye is a really smart dude. He just says, and he disrespects a lot of people in this shit. We gonna get to that in a second, but just hearing a lot of stuff that he says, he's a really smart guy. You can tell he's a really smart guy. I don't want to say he's misunderstood, but I think he chooses the wrong things to say about people in the wrong, and he doesn't put his words together great a lot of times. I think this is the thing I was looking for.
You mean delivery?
Yeah, his delivery with certain shit that he said.
Dinosaur bone and build a dinosaur out of it mentally. So if I hear a verse, I'm gonna build a dinosaur. I'm gonna hear a dinosaur born out of a line too, because people could look and be like, "Oh, he never did this," but that don't mean that line hasn't built an entire dinosaur bone. And this is a perfect time for me to come back, because you got to understand, I was Ye, and then they started making more Ye's. Watch this. Ye is like this encompassing thing of fashion, bars, beats, production, videos, this. And then what happened is you get Rocky dressing better than me, Tyler making better videos, Drake, more records, Virgil, higher position in fashion, and J. Cole, more backpack, or Kendrick, better bars and stuff. So I literally had to go like Thanos, and I don't want to have to be the villain, but when I went and did the Donda thing, Ye returned. Yeah. And everybody had to sit back and watch the real leader. They talk about goats and this and that. It's like, because I affect people 20 years older than me. Right. I affect people 20 years younger than me. And that's what it factually is. And you got...
Honestly, I like that he said that niggas had to sit back and watch, because when he did that whole Donda thing, that shit, how long did we talk about that? We talked about that for a good 2-3 weeks. Yeah. And that shit was huge. The shit, and he sold out the Mercedes-Benz Stadium twice. Yeah. And niggas went out there, and this nigga didn't say a fucking word to anybody, even in the Chicago one. This nigga didn't say a fucking word. And niggas was in there going crazy. Listen to this nigga's album. So I like that he said that. I don't think Kanye is better than a lot of them niggas that he named. Lyrically, he's not better than Kendrick to me. J. Cole, you could argue, you can definitely, well, I think he's definitely a better artist than J. Cole. He definitely is. Drake, I don't know, but I can't remember everybody else he named. Rocky, yes, he's better than Rocky. Tyler, yes. But I just feel like Kanye's a smart dude, man. It's just sometimes he doesn't put his words together good. Did you see what he said about Big Sean?
Yeah.
So I think this is it right. They asked him something about Big Sean.
Pusha or Big Sean?
Okay, so Nori, this nigga fucking was pissing me off the whole interview. Because they were asking him a whole bunch of comparisons, like Jay or Dame, fucking Cuddy or somebody. This nigga went through like 50 scenarios and did not ask this nigga Cole or Kendrick. He didn't even present that one to him, which I was like, nigga, you couldn't ask Kanye, Cole, or Kendrick who he thought was better, because he went through a lot of names, but he didn't do that one. So I think he did Big Sean and somebody. I gotta see what it is. Oh, Big Sean and Pusha T. That's what he did.
All right,
hurry, man.
Pusha or Big Sean?
Oh, I love this. Let me tell you.
Not quick about this quick time.
He's picking up a rest in peace billboard thing. Well, rest in peace prop that they have for Halloween.
That when I die, on my tombstone, it's gonna say, "I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean."
Look at Nori, dumbass. You don't know what the fuck he's talking.
So I'm not quite sure of your pick.
Yeah, you're not quite sure.
So
Big Sean, he's saying.
Big Sean over Pusha T?
No, I'm saying that
Well, you
the
take a
worst
shot.
thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
That's a beautiful thing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man.
No,
Wait.
the worst.
It's
The
worse.
worst.
The worst. This is the best. Holy shit,
Nigga, bro. I don't know what you doing, bro.
He thought that Kanye said the best, but Kanye said
He literally thought the opposite of what he means. Like, come on, bro. Like, how you get that, bro? Come on, man. You don't even got to read between the lines. He literally said he picked up R.I.P. and he just said it's the worst thing I've done. And you saying, oh, he's the best?
so, he was
Come on,
clapping.
bro. Come on,
And
bro.
Kanye was like, no. So Kanye said the worst thing he ever did was sign Big Sean to good music. Big Sean went on Twitter before the Drink Champs interview even dropped and said, Drink Champs asked me to be on their next episode, so I'm pretty sure that Kanye was talking crazy about me. Which it came out, Kanye said that. So Big Sean kind of beat that shit to the punch. Big Sean tweeted, I cannot wait to go on Drink Champs now. I was just with this man. He ain't say none of that. And this was after the interview. I'm dying laughing at you, at Kanye West. And there's pictures of him with Hit Boy, the producer Hit Boy, and he's with Kanye. And Kanye did not say any of that. I think Kanye said something about, Big Sean, he sold out and he went to the Democrats and did some shit. Big Sean tweeted about that. He also, somebody said that Kanye owes Big Sean $3 million. And he said he'd give Big Sean his masters too, which he ended up never doing. And Sean never complained about either of those publicly. Big Sean said, not 3, it's more like this nigga owes me $6 million. So he says that nigga owe him $6 million. If you want to see that Drink Champs interview shit, why you looking like that? Owe him $6 million. Because yeah, Big Sean is not on Good Music anymore. He announced that a couple weeks ago or a month ago, so he's not affiliated with Kanye no more. I do think Kanye said a lot of things about people on his interview, more people I'm not going to name, that it was kind of fake and wrong. But it's Kanye we talking about here. It's Kanye West. He also stated, I think this is the last thing we have here. He stated that Beanie Siegel, one of the top 50 rappers of all time, most likely. He owes Beanie Siegel, Kanye owes Beanie Siegel $50 million and 5% Yeezy stock because Beanie Siegel came up with the name Yeezy. He said Beanie Siegel came up with that name. He said he's the one that started calling him that. Beanie Siegel was the one that started calling Kanye Yeezy back when he first signed Rockefeller and he was with Jay and them niggas. Beanie Siegel, he'd always come around and he said he's the one that started calling this nigga Yeezy. So he says he owes him money. If he owes Big Sean $6 million, Beanie, you're probably not getting $50 million. Just gonna say that right now.
More than likely.
You're probably not gonna get $50 million. But I mean, it sounds good. It sounded good when he said it, but I'm glad that he didn't say the amount on the show, but he did say, he was like, I owe Beanie money because he's the one that came up with the Yeezy name. But I never knew that. Beanie Siegel's the one that came up with that name. Apparently there's a part 2 to the Drink Champs episode coming out on Thursday, so we're probably going to get a whole bunch more hoopla coming out after that.
A whole bunch of nut shit.
Yeah, and fucking Kanye, he went with Jay Prince. He made a video the other day. I'm not going to play it, but he is calling to, in the video, he's like, Drake, I want to end our beef, man. Come help us free Larry Hoover. Come over to fucking wherever they say he was going to go. And I want to end the beef. I'm pretty sure Drake does not care about anything Kanye says. I don't think Drake is going to respond to anything Kanye says.
I think it's past that point of beef.
Drake doesn't care. Yeah. Drake just doesn't care anymore, man. But yeah, if y'all want to watch the Drink Champ shit with Kanye, those are the biggest, most important pieces. But yeah, I think Kanye's a really smart dude. But how old is Kanye? Kanye got to be about old as Rick Ross. He got to be. He's definitely in his 40s. Oh yeah, his name is not Kanye anymore. Sorry guys, it's
Ye. 41?
He's 44. Born in Atlanta, Georgia. Chicago State University, no degree. They really put that.
They put no degree?
I guess he's a college dropout. His name was on.
At the end of the day, he's still a billionaire, you know?
All right, so we're gonna spend the last 7 minutes on this. The biggest thing that happened over the weekend, of course, was the catastrophe. The what's the word I should say? It is a catastrophe,
Tragedy.
but the tragedy that happened at Travis Scott's annual Astroworld Festival. It was supposed to be 2 days. Supposed to be Friday and Saturday. Reports started coming out Friday night. I have everything in order here, so I'm going to try to go in order of how everything was coming out, because the way I screenshotted everything is pretty much in order. But it came out, breaking news, 11 possible deaths were tonight at Travis Scott's Astroworld Music Festival, said multiple cardiac arrests reported. I have a witness testimony here, but this shit is really, really long. I don't want to read this whole thing, but I'll try to read through most of it. It says, I just left Astroworld Festival. Wait, fuck that. I want to play this one video first, because I hate when people say stuff like this. But I know why, because the whole, y'all know the whole thing with Jay-Z back in high school. Oh, Jay-Z's in the Illuminati. You remember that shit? Yeah. How these niggas used to always say that and everybody believed it?
Which he is, bro.
This nigga said he is, bro. Jay, he said that. I didn't say it. If we ever meet you, well, we will, but I'm going to play this video from a guy that was actually there. I'm going to
literally like in fucking hit. It just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they going to find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like I'm thinking it's probably going to be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like I kid you not. Like in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted. And the medics were trying to give them CPR. And they was flipping them over. And like they was literally turning them black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like like I've been so heavily.
I don't see the type of music you make, but continue.
Influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like. God really showed me, like, like, stay away from that shit, bro. Like, that shit not for you. Because, like, he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like, for real. Like, so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. He influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in, and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking...
The part I didn't like is what he said, the sacrificing people, because it's like, all right, bro. I see what you're trying to say. Who the fuck is that? Anyways, I see what he's trying to say, but I have something else too. I don't know who that is. But somebody said on Facebook, what a blatant invitation for a satanic ritual. This is right in our face, and people still follow trends and have no clue the generation is set up for the slaughter. The music industry is one of the most demonic platforms on the planet. Parents, please check your kids. This generation needs Jesus more than ever. This ain't no joke. While parents are letting their kids go to concert and laughing at the church, the kids are dying at the shows. Shake my head. Help Jesus. Travis Scott is being used by the devil for real. There's a picture of Travis Scott with a shirt on. It looks like there is a bunch of characters jumping through a door. They're blue, and then when they get to the door, they're red, and they look like demons. They're showing pictures of the fucking event. The little looks like a portal. It says see you on the other side. Right before the panic broke out, the portal opened. Kylie posted this as a video, and they have a picture. So I could put all these pictures in the video. See you on the other side. They're putting a whole bunch of fucking promotional pictures that were coming before the Astroworld Festival. There was something else in here. There was a song. He put out 2 songs. He put out a song with J. Cole, one, and he put out another single the other day. And the fucking cover says the true... What word is this?
Dystopia.
Dystopia is here. If you look up dystopia, it says an imagined state or society in which there is a great suffering or injustice. Typically one that is post-apocalyptic. And this was before the festival. He put the songs out, and that was the cover. The true dystopia is here. Somebody said, this is the picture right here. Anyone else notice that the stage is an inverted cross leading into a portal? That looks like an inverted cross. I mean, there's these conspiracy theories and shit. I don't know what to believe. I wasn't there. Let me get into the rest of the shit that happened first. I'm not going to read this whole thing that this person said. But it was confirmed that 8 people died in a crowd surge at the Astroworld Festival. They had police that came out and talked to everybody after the show ended. Said Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival was canceled for Saturday, so they canceled day 2. Says 8 people were confirmed dead, 23 people were hospitalized, 1 person injured was just 10 years old. It also came out that a 9-year-old was killed. 300 people were treated throughout the day.
Why is a 9-year-old at the concert?
Yeah. One thing for sure, these festivals need to turn to 21 and up, guys, for sure. These festivals need to change because I think they're all ages. I've never been to a festival, like I said earlier. I don't even like standing up at a concert. I'm never standing up at a concert again. I'm never doing that again. I think I've done it 3 times. I had 2 Currency shows and 1 J. Cole show. I'm never doing that again. I'm never standing up again, especially standing up during the whole show. You stand up for the opener, and this is inside. I was doing this, and I was with Brandon when we went to Currency one, and we were standing up. I fuck with Currency, but I just don't like standing up for a long period of time.
Wait, man, for Currency, man.
Yeah. It's the Currency don't even say bye when he get off the stage too. I fuck with him, but this nigga just be walking off. He don't even be saying bye. But first of all, I want to say rest in peace and condolences to everyone that was involved in this tragedy. It's fucked up that shit like this happens at concerts. And this is the story allegedly of why the crowd surge happened and people were getting trampled on. A source connected to Astroworld said someone in the crowd went crazy and began injecting people with some sort of drug. And I saw this in multiple places, so this seems like this is the main cause of why the surge happened and people started getting trampled. A source connected to Astroworld said someone in the crowd went crazy, began injecting people with some sort of drug, which caused a panic and then a surge. The sources say authorities are trying to determine if those who went into cardiac arrest were the ones injected. We're told one of those who died is a 10-year-old. The source says it appears to be a targeted attack, but they have not confirmed this report. But the source is a key person involved at the festival. Houston police said Astroworld Fest had 50,000 capacity. Damn. But an estimated 200,000 people were at the festival. Damn. And they had a 50,000 person capacity. Because there was videos of people jumping over the fucking fences and shit, getting into the shit, the fucking barricade. There was videos of people trampling that shit over to get into the Astroworld Fest. There have been multiple lawsuits filed against Travis Scott. It says he actually brought Drake out. I think Drake is being sued as well. Says Travis Scott is now covering the funeral costs for deceased people at Astroworld, and he is also giving refunds to all Astroworld Festival attendees. And he also canceled his Day in Vegas headline performance that is coming up soon. What else we have? This report says, this is the last couple things here. This report says that Houston Police Department releases a statement confirming the chief of police met with Travis Scott and warned him of public safety concerns regarding Astroworld Fest ahead of the event. I met with Travis Scott and his head of security a few moments last Friday prior to the main event. I expressed my concerns regarding public safety and that in my 31 years in law enforcement experience, I have never seen a time with more challenges facing citizens of all ages, to include a global pandemic and social tension throughout the nation. I asked Travis Scott to work with his team and his team to work with the HPD, Houston Police Department, for all events over the weekend and to be mindful for his team's social media messaging on any unscheduled events. The meeting was brief and respectful and a chance for me to share my public safety concerns as chief of police. As I previously stated, our criminal investigation continues. We are asking for everyone to be considerate for the grieving families at this difficult time. Drake put out a statement. Travis Scott put out a statement. Travis Scott put out a long video. I'm not going to play it. But people kept clowning how he had his hand over his face the whole time. I didn't watch the whole thing because a lot of people said that it didn't seem genuine. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know. I can't gauge my opinion on it if it was genuine or not. It says family of the 9-year-old victim is suing Travis Scott. I saw one story of a dad when the surge started. I think this is the 9-year-old. He put the kid on his shoulders, which I don't know why he did that. I know he was probably trying to protect his kid because they said that was the reason why he put the kid on his shoulders when the surge started. The kid got knocked over, fell off his dad's shoulders, and got trampled. And he's in a coma right now. I think this is the 9-year-old kid.
Yeah.
No, this isn't. It says who was... No, yeah, this isn't. This isn't. Who was nearly trampled to death. Yeah, he's in a coma right now. And this just came out before we started. It says Travis Scott attended Astroworld after party at Dave & Buster's. Says he was still unaware of the tragedy at the time that he was there. I saw a lot of videos on Twitter, man. I don't know what to think or believe, man. People was fighting. Travis Scott was standing up. There was a fucking person being picked up on the paramedic's back who looked like they were completely dead. Travis Scott was literally looking directly at the shit and was still performing. But to play devil's advocate, Travis Scott sees shit like that all the time in his shows. He probably just thought it was somebody passed out. I'm just playing devil's advocate. He just probably thought it was somebody passed out at his show because I went to a Kendrick Lamar show with my girl and Travis Scott opened. And this was inside, and that shit was insane when Travis Scott came out. And this was inside, so I can't imagine the festival with 200,000 people. Because when I seen that nigga set, I was like, oh, this nigga Travis Scott said, this nigga don't play around. That's just the type of shows that he has. But do we blame Travis Scott for this? I say no. I say you can't blame Travis Scott for this, in my opinion. I say no.
I say yeah.
You say yes. Why?
Oh, and did you see where the ambulance was going through the crowd?
I didn't see that.
Him and Kylie, they were both looking at they posted this on their story. There was a ambulance going through the crowd, and he was still performing this going. Did you see the video where two concert goers, they were going up to the stage and telling the production,
stop the show.
Stop the show, people are dying?
Saw that.
But he kept performing?
I saw that.
I'm not saying all of it. I'm saying Travis he shares blame.
I don't know if he thought people were dying. I don't know, man, because I know he sees shit like that all the time. But Lil Duval, who I know, he says dumb shit all the time. He said this on Twitter. You can't blame Travis Scott for that Astroworld shit. That could have happened at any big event. I'm surprised it hadn't happened sooner. You should have said that. It's damn near impossible to have that many people in one place with that much energy and nothing happens. Even if they would have stopped the event when people told them to stop it, that probably would not have made the crowd stop. It probably would have made them get worse. I agree with that. I also saw a video of a guy going to the stage, like Brandon said. It's like, stop the show to the people, and they listened to what he said. And somebody in the crowd was like, what the fuck you telling them to stop the show for? And he was like, nigga, that nigga's over there dead. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, he was yelling at the person. That nigga's over there fucking dead. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Of course I'm going to tell them to stop the show. I feel like if they told these niggas to stop the show with 200,000 people there, niggas would have went crazy. Not saying that would have happened, everything that was. And then you got a nigga in the crowd injecting people with drugs. I don't know how true that is, but I did see that multiple places. But it's just like, there was so many things that went wrong.
And you consider, like, the type of audience that the Travis Scott...
Them niggas are crazy.
They're crazy, yeah. And if you were to say stop the show, I'm pretty... I'd echo that.
They would have went. It would have been a fucking riot if they.
But that doesn't mean that he didn't necessarily have to stop your show. He can be like, all right, y'all need to like relax a little bit here. Yeah. He didn't necessarily have to stop it completely. He could have just took a second, be like, y'all need to like cool it down a little bit, man.
And there's a video that was circulating. People thought it was from the same show, but it was an old show because I remember this. Travis Scott jumped in the crowd and then he tried to get out, and somebody tried to take his shoe, and he started punching the guy. And then when he finally got out, he was like, yeah, y'all over there, fuck him up. Yeah, fuck him up. And niggas was fucking him up. He's like, you a thief? And people thought that was from the show. If you saw that wasn't from the show. That was from an old show.
It's just how
but he still shouldn't have said that. You don't tell people in the crowd to fuck some other people. You don't tell people that, bro. You don't do shit like that. But I did see a lot of people post. I saw the shit with Kylie posting shit, and then she deleted a lot of shit. Because they're trying to make it seem like they were unaware. The Dave & Buster's shit that's coming out now that he was there and trying to make it seem like he was unaware. That video I saw, Travis Scott was looking directly at this nigga getting picked up. But like I said, he probably sees shit like that all the time and didn't. I don't know. If you know the nigga was, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But another thing, the guy in that other video talking about people waving, I don't think Travis Scott is paying attention to people half the time. He's into the show. There's 200,000 people out there. People waving and shit. You don't know what the fuck they talking about. You can't even hear shit. So this shit was really fucked up. Again, rest in peace to everyone. Because they have identified everyone that was involved. Because I saw the pictures of all the people going around. They need to change the age of festivals to 21 and older. Travis Scott's Astroworld that he does every year, that shit is a dub. He's never going to be able to do that again. The Astroworld shit is done now. And as far as his career performing and shit like that, because I think there's 20-something lawsuits right now going around. He's gonna have to pay a lot of money. But he'll be fine, honestly, because I mean you'll hurt his pockets a little bit, but he's gonna be fine. But it's like, what do you do? Do you punish him? It's like, what do you do? Do you send him to jail?
Part of you, like, a lot of these people that were saying bringing up dying, we talk 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, like, why are you at the concert anyway? Why did you bring your why'd you bring your son here at a concert that you know the type of audience and type of people that listen to this type of music? You already know what it's gonna be. You talk about mosh pits and shit like that.
I've never been in no shit like that, and I never want to.
I'm talking like I don't understand why you'd willingly put yourself in that situation. So,
but parents have to be mindful too, because a lot of parents might not even know who Travis Scott is. Their kids just say, "I'm going to a concert, I'm going to a Travis Scott show," and parents don't even know half the time. I know when I was younger, or just period, when I told my mom today I was going to Isaiah Rashad show, she don't know who the fuck Isaiah Rashad is. Anything could have fucking happened there. Good thing, God willing, nothing happened. Because this was literally the day after the Travis Scott shit. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go to a concert today, and this shit just happened yesterday. But parents just don't know. People just don't know about, like, that's why somebody said in that little thing, like, parents just be aware of what your kids listen to, where they going, because you have to feel shitty to bring a kid to a festival and they end up dying.
Yeah,
you have to feel shitty, but it's fucked up, man. I don't know. I haven't seen anything else about this drug shit, but it's believable that a motherfucker would do some shit like that, because motherfuckers are insane and people are just stupid. I mean, people are lacing shit with fentanyl for no reason. I was talking about that with somebody the other day. What is the point of lacing weed or anything with fentanyl? What does that do for you? And selling it to somebody, like they did with Mac Miller, whoever it is. What does that do for you? It kills them and you're going to jail. So what does that do for you? What does lacing any drug with fentanyl or anything, or injecting people with a drug? Because the security guy got injected with a drug, supposedly. He got injected.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What is the point of that?
I don't know. People are just sick in this world where they just want to see it, you know.
What
see people act like this, go out their mind from having drugs. That's the only thing I could think of. People just sick like that in their head.
Yeah, I guess. But again, rest in peace to everyone involved. We'll see what happens with Travis Scott going forward. We went 10 minutes over what we wanted to, so we're gonna move on to the next segment, which is sports. It's not too long. Then we'll do the Q&A real quick. So again, rest in peace to everyone, man.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. It's fucked up, but just be aware of what's going on when you're at these shows, because I love going to concerts and shit. I've never done a festival, and I probably never will now. Because you talk about 20,000 people in one spot, I'm straight on that, bro. But
standing room?
Nah, I'm not doing that. But again, if that's your thing, that's your thing.
I can't imagine, bro, the people who got trampled, bro.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Because we talking about when we went to the concerts alone, standing, you're already close to people as it is.
Yeah, so
if
imagine.
you fail and you get stomped
and then,
on, bro.
A place to fit 200,000 people has to be a really big piece of land. So if you're running away, you have to run a good distance to really get away from where you're trying to get away from. And then you got all these people around you. Nah. Because like I said, a lot of people suffocated and shit. Like the nigga said, niggas couldn't breathe.
God forbid you fall, bro. Because you're not getting back up.
Yeah, and it's fucked up, man. Like, people just keep running and don't try to help people up. If I saw a nigga injecting people with drugs, because I told somebody about this, and I'm with my niggas, me and my niggas finna go fuck that nigga up. I'm not finna sit there and watch a nigga inject people with drugs and just run. And if I'm with 5 or more niggas, we finna go get this nigga. The fuck you talking about? I understand that people are alone and it's females and they're running. Okay, yeah. Y'all run away and do what y'all gotta do. But somebody should have been there, because niggas was fighting in the crowd for no reason. Y'all fighting for no reason. Fight the nigga that's injecting niggas with drugs. Because I've seen a whole bunch of videos of niggas just fighting. Just fighting for nothing in the fucking mosh pit. For no reason. Fuck the nigga up that's injecting nigga with drugs. The fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck kind of shit is that, bro? But yeah, man, that's all we have for that. So we're gonna move on for the music segment. Yeah. We're gonna move on to sports. Go ahead, man.
Here. Astros.
Oh.
Astros.
This nigga sick. Go Astros.
Go Astros.
Okay, I think last week I
guess
said,
we can't hate. We live.
No, you know what? Last week I was like, you guys could be listening right now, and the Braves could be World Series champions. So that ended up happening. So the Braves, they beat the Houston Astros. I think it was in 6 games. Yeah, 6 games.
6 games. Close it out.
4-2. They closed it out in a shutout. I don't even remember what the final score
blowout.
was. These niggas didn't even score.
I don't think they even scored that. Like, 7, right? 7-0.
Yeah, that's why that's a shutout.
Yeah, I got it.
The Braves won the World Series for the first time since 1995. They did it without their superstar Ronald Acuna. Their pitcher got hurt in the middle of the World Series, and these niggas still won it all. They won 88 games in the regular season, which by a World Series champion, that's really not a lot if you don't know baseball. Like, usually the teams that win over 100 games are like 95 plus are the teams that won the World Series. These niggas won 88 games and won the World Series on. And Hank Aaron, a legendary Brave, died in January. He was number 44. Number 44 was on their field to represent the legendary Hank Aaron when they was playing in the World Series here in Atlanta. The Braves actually had 44 wins before the All-Star break and had 44 wins after All-Star break. And there was a whole bunch of other 44 shit they lined up with the Braves, so it was just kind of crazy that Hank Aaron died this year. These niggas won the World Series, and then they had 44 wins before the All-Star break, 44 wins after, so... Congratulations to the Braves. I didn't want to see them win because our nigga Ryan, he likes the Braves, and I was telling him all year, y'all niggas gonna do everything every time Atlanta do some shit. Y'all, Atlanta just fucks up. Even though I'm a Falcons fan, I was like,
he just want to see Ryan say.
Yeah, I just wanted to see Ryan. I don't really hate the Braves. I just wanted to see.
He want to see Ryan cry
because he be talking shit about my Heat and shit like that. He gonna listen to this too. We just be fucking around each other. He be talking shit about the Heat and my other teams, my Red Sox and shit like that. So it's just brother on brother hate. That's all it is. I don't really hate the Braves.
Nah, you're a real hater.
That's all it is, bro. I mean, I went to a game, but I went there for the Dodgers. I went to see the Dodgers beat them, but they didn't. But congratulations to the Braves, man. It's just crazy that they won the World Series with. They had a losing record at All-Star break. They had more losses than wins at the All-Star break, and these niggas won the World Series. So congratulations to them, man. Breaking news just came out. Aaron Rodgers was fined. Well, the team has been fined $300,000. Damn. Aaron Rodgers was fined. Yeah, the Packers were fined $300,000 for violations of NFL protocols. Aaron Rodgers was fined $14.65 thousand. Not really a lot for Aaron Rodgers. That just came up on my phone. Scottie Pippen says, do y'all remember the Last Dance documentary last year? Scottie Pippen said that you saw it? That Michael Jordan received $10 million for The Last Dance, while the rest of the team got nothing. He said, Michael received $10 million for his role in this doc, while my teammates and I didn't earn a dime. Another reminder of the pecking order from the old days. I thought him and Scotty were cool, man, but I guess not. I don't think Scotty fuck with him no more.
Well, Scotty's just changed so much that he's just become more and more sour as time goes on.
I feel like that too, because he said something about Phil Jackson within the past year, talking about Phil Jackson was racist, and I was like, Scotty, you never said that when you played for Phil Jackson, so what are you talking about, bro? Yeah. And then Scotty one point said LeBron was the greatest player ever. Then 5 years later, he said, nah, he's not better than Michael. Scotty be all over the place. He let Future fuck his bitch, so Scotty be all over the place, bro.
But this guy right here.
This sounds believable. Yeah. But I'm like, why did Michael get paid that much? Like, why did he get paid for that? I thought he the one to put the documentary together. So I'm like, how did he get paid for that?
Time was money, bro. For Jordan.
That's fucked up, though.
Hey, man. Is anything really fucked up in the world of money? When it comes to Kanye, Jay-Z, and all that kind of stuff?
Beanie C, you're not getting that $50 million. I'll get $50 million before you get that $50 million from Kanye. That's not funny. That's fucked up. That nigga Kanye owes some money. If you made up the name of a nigga's brand, you should have been had money. No. Yeah. I got something better. If you came up with a name of a nigga's brand and he became a billionaire off that brand and you still have not been paid for that brand, that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. All right. Jake Paul is fighting Tommy Fury next month. Well, 2 months from now on the 18th. Y'all want to know the undercard? Former NBA All-Star Darren Williams is going to fight former NFL Pro Bowler Frank Gore. Why are they doing these athletes fighting in the undercards? Niggas like, I don't know. Why are they doing that? Damn, what time is it? I thought it was fucking 12 something. I was like, what the fuck?
9.
I think Frank Gore gonna fuck him up. Because Frank Gore is a Miami nigga.
Money, bro. I don't know. People just want to get into fighting, bro. It's just, I don't know, bro.
Frank Gore, Miami nigga. I think Frank Gore gonna fuck Darren Williams up.
Man, I think.
Yeah, it is just a money grab. I want to see Tommy Fury fuck Jake Paul up. I think I said that last week.
I want to see that too, to be honest.
I want to see that.
Sorry for the yawn.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry for the yawn? That's what I thought you said. Sorry for something else. Aaron Rodgers lied.
Sorry, but it's too late.
Aaron Rodgers lied, guys. My favorite quarterback. Well, he's not my favorite quarterback now.
Why? Because the vaccine said?
No, because Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is.
He's not vaccinated. He's no longer my favorite.
No, Aaron Rodgers, at the beginning of the year, they asked him if he was vaccinated, and he said, yes, I'm immunized. I have a whole video about this on my other channel. He was like, yes. What does yes, I'm immunized mean?
Yeah, I got the shot.
Thank you. Came out, this nigga caught COVID last week before they played, this week, before they played the Chiefs, because it's fucked up. We got robbed of Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers, which is fucked up, because that would have been a great game. The Chiefs won that, but he went on a fucking show. What'd you say?
I'm gonna need you to pull through this week.
He went on a
Go
fucking.
get my money this week.
He went on a show and was like, "Yeah, man, I've talked with my good friend Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's been giving me a lot of protocols and stuff that he's been doing and stuff he's been eating."
Did he say that?
I promise you, he said that. Joe Rogan, the podcaster and comedian.
No,
guys.
and the biggest skeptic of them all. No.
Aaron Rodgers said he consulted not a doctor, not a physician who's been practicing in the medical field for years. Joe Rogan, the podcaster and comedian, who fucking started all this podcast shit. So let me just say that. He's a legend in the podcast world, but he's not a fucking doctor. He's not a fucking doctor at all. He said, I can't even remember what he said, but he lied, man. He tried to say that he didn't lie. Aaron Rodgers, you fucking lied, bro. You're a fucking liar. That's why he got fined, like I just said earlier. He got fined for protocols. I think he's going to be back next week, but I wanted to see this nigga play against the Chiefs, but... Yeah, man, Aaron Rodgers is a liar. Well, I shouldn't say he's a liar, but he lied about that and then tried to say that. Like, the Joe Rogan shit is like... And then, it's so crazy. You say all this shit about Joe Rogan, all the protocols he's giving you. I've been doing my own research about vitamins and stuff I need to be eating. You still caught COVID! So it don't even fucking matter. You still caught it.
Still don't matter, yeah.
You still caught it. You still fucking caught it.
I don't know what to say.
So what? So obviously you doing the wrong shit. Right here. But I guess that's all we have about it.
I don't know what to really say about that. I mean, there's nothing really I can say. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I think I have the video here. I think it's like a 1 minute video. Oh, nah, because we ain't going to spend too much. We'll talk about this next week. About this versus the Kyrie Irving situation. But I like this right here.
Rodgers situation compared to Kyrie.
This is First Take. Jay Williams and Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is highly critical. He was highly critical about Kyrie Irving.
It doesn't. They're drastically different.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers is exponentially worse. There was not only a lie, there was an intent to lie. And it just a couple things for you, Stephen A., because we obviously have this gripe. I have this gripe with you.
It's both of us.
Yeah, that's fine. I wrote down some things that you said here.
Sure.
So 3.5 weeks ago, you said...
Hey, I nigga said I have a gripe with you. And nigga Stephen A. said, no, it's both of us. I have a gripe with you too.
Amounts to betrayal for Kyrie. You said, quote, flat out stupid as relates to what he's doing. Quote, bad teammate. Quote, selfish. October 16th on CNN. To the hell with you. You say all of these things about Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie Irving was very upfront and honest about what his situation was. Mm-hmm. He wasn't jeopardizing anybody else. He didn't put anybody else on the Brooklyn Nets and their team at risk. When he was allowed to be around the team, he had his mask on. He abided by all the rules. But he was subject to mass criticism by you, animated criticism by you. Mm-hmm. And then I'm in a green room, and I watch you, and I see your points that you had against Aaron Rodgers, and I appreciate the stance by calling him a liar. I just didn't feel the same venom. I didn't feel the same energy that was associated with Kyrie Irving. And a part of me wonders why. How come you don't hold Aaron Rodgers to the same, who lied on national, looked reporters in the eye and said, yeah, I'm immunized.
Okay.
Why don't?
Stephen A. Smith had a response to that, but I don't think I have the whole video of that, but he did have a response to that. But what'd you say? You said why?
Because he's a white man.
Who, Aaron Rodgers?
Mm-hmm.
So Stephen A. is a coon. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Man.
I appreciate you finding the word.
He loves Aaron Rodgers.
I appreciate.
He's the one that came up. He's a bad man. He's the one that came up with that.
Double standard, bro. Everything that he was saying in that video is true. But yeah, let's move on. I mean, that's up. I mean, you said you want to move on, right?
Yeah, because we'll talk about it next week, because that's a long, touchy subject about Kyrie Irving versus Aaron Rodgers. And we still got to do the Q&A thing, but that's a long time. But
that's just what
I do feel like, the Aaron Rodgers, this nigga lied. Kyrie didn't lie. And Kyrie is still not playing.
Yeah.
Right now.
So
the last thing we have for Sports, Odell Beckham is a free agent. Where you want to see him go? Because he's not going to the Falcons.
Well,
I want to see him with Aaron or Lamar. Or Russell Wilson, too. They saying the Seahawks are
with
out.
Lamar. Damn, that would be...
Because he did not...
That'd be deadly.
It was a very underwhelming performance he had with the Browns. Because I thought he was going to do a lot better than he did, but he didn't.
I don't know if he deserved to go to Green Bay, man, because he can't play with liars. You're a liar! Nah, but yo, with Lamar, bro, that might be... You know what? Nah. He might be a better fit with Green Bay, bro. Because Lamar he'd just be taking over, bro. He can run, bro.
Hey, guys. What if Tom Brady tried to get his hands
No.
Hey.
Not possible. He already have AB.
Hey, guys. That nigger's a free agent? You get him? Yeah, I'm joking. Tom Brady's not racist. I don't know if Tom Brady's racist. I'm just joking.
Racist.
But just imagine if Tom Brady tried to get his hand, because Tom Brady tries to get his hands on all the good niggas. So, hey man, we'll see. He'll definitely be signed by next episode. So we'll see where he goes. That's all we have for sports, guys. Shout out to Canelo.
Man, Canelo's that man.
This nigga say he bet half of his shit. This nigga right.
My boy got to come through this weekend and make me some money, boy.
So you watched it?
I watched some of it.
He was like, fuck.
I was mad, bro. I was like, fuck, man. I didn't expect him to give him such a fight, bro. You talking about 12 knockouts, bro? Come on, man.
All right, guys. We're going to move on to the Q&A segment, the last segment of the day. If you have any questions you want to send us for us to discuss, any type of debate scenario that we can discuss, send that to socialjunkiePod@gmail.com. We won't read your name. We'll read your gender if it if we need it for the question. If it'll better help the question, we'll read your gender.
Fuck? All right, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it's like
if it better Coke on the armor.
That was a good inside joke. First of all, I want to expound upon our Q&A from last week. Because the dude that we talked about last week, was it? I don't know. It was a guy or a girl?
I need a screenshot.
Is it a guy or a girl?
It was a guy.
Well, we don't have to read what they said, but they just pretty much said that we answered their question because we were unsure because they weren't really specific about what they said. We appreciate your question too. They were we were unsure about what they were specifically asking on the first. They had two questions, but the first question we didn't really know. But they said we answered their question. But I wanted to expound upon something, man, for my fellas out there about the social media thing I was talking about before we get into the other question we're gonna do. That whole shit I was talking about when I was like, these females, they're always Instagram and social media is always exploiting females and sex is like that's what sells. Like niggas want to click on shit when a bitch got her titties out, her fucking ass out. Like that's what sells on Instagram and shit like that. And
not really, I'd be tired of that shit.
And that's what I was trying to say yesterday. Like that's tiring to see all the time. It's well,
I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and downplay it and say like, oh, okay, as a guy, I don't look at that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we're not saying.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, you guys are gay.
We're not saying we don't like.
I'm saying about seeing that shit so much, like on Instagram. I'm saying about I get the percent about 85 to probably 88% of the time now. Yeah. I'll just try to. I'd be like, man, fuck, man. I just scroll past,
just
bro.
Keep scrolling, bro.
I'm like, fuck, man. I'll see some funny shit.
Yeah, bro. That's why I was
and
like,
I'm like, bitch, I don't want to see this. Come on, man.
I follow funny hood videos for funny shit, not to see. Oh, I bet you can't look at this for more than 10 seconds. Like, and it's a bitch.
Yeah, you bitch, you right. You scroll.
I'm like, come on, bro. But yeah, man. I was saying like, it makes a lot of guys think that that's the type of girl that we need. Because I was listening back to what I was saying. I was like, I kind of fucked up what I was saying last week. That shit makes us think that big booty Judy is what we need. And like I said last week, man, a lot of those girls like that have the worst personalities or they just ain't shit, period. And they're just selling their bodies and they don't care about anything else but attention, man. And I want you fellas out there to know, if you're a young listener out there, just any guy out there, that's not the women that we need. The women that you niggas need are the ones that would never post their body on social media. That's the fucking women that we fucking need out here. Those are the rare breed of women that are out here. It's the women that will never post their bodies. I'm not saying just because like they're fat, because of course a fat girl not gonna post her body. But yeah. I'm just saying like the girls that are just It's just all for my man. Those type of girls. That's the type of girl you guys need, man. Not the girl. If your girl's posting pictures on social media and her titties and asses out all the time, that's not your girl, bro. And her page ain't private, and if she's posting this everywhere, niggas, and she got 1,000 likes, it's not your girl, bro. Any girl that'll put her body out there like that is just nah, fam.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't really. And your girl can know, yeah, she looks good, but like,
yeah,
there's a limit to you as a man, like what you want to like. I mean, are you into that? Like I don't understand. A lot of people are okay with that. Like, you comfortable with that? Like, I don't personally get it. This kind of stuff on Instagram, when you see all this stuff, these are the type of women I say to myself, like, these are the type of women I stay away from. Yeah, I'm in a committed relationship. I got a girl, but even so, even if I wasn't, it'd be a big red flag to see this. And you got to be smart, men these days. You got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
If they're following a whole bunch of, or if a lot of men are looking at them post this kind of picture and they got a lot of men on their profile,
comments with comments, ooh baby, you look so sexy, and she likes it, thank you. Like, come on, bro.
if that's on their profile and they got a lot of pictures like that, I mean, come on now. What do you think the DMs look like? Do you think? I mean, what do you think is gonna be expected of that? So like, it's just like. And a lot of people probably put this into perspective and say, a lot of women will probably say, oh, well, you're not comfortable as a man. Nah, I'm just smart. I'm just not, I just don't accept that as a man. Like, I don't want you, like, I want you to be looked at as somebody of value, not because you're a body.
Someone that respects themselves.
Yeah, like, you don't need to do yourself and put yourself to that level in order to be respected, because at the end of the day, you hold yourself to a higher value. And I want to do that as well. And by you doing this, that doesn't make me think that you value. I just think you easy, bitch.
A tramp.
I don't know.
A tramp. Yeah, man, that's not the type of girls niggas need, man. There's a difference between a girl going on Instagram and posting a picture with just like a nice out. Because I know a lot of girls want to look pretty and they want to dress up so nice.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, I'm saying like overly. We're saying to the point of overly.
Yeah, like pictures like this. Ooh. Or like this where they like.
All right.
Or they just what? What a timestamp?
Oh, nigga, you have to do all that. Like
that's what they be doing.
Yeah,
like,
but they don't be saying that fucking. They don't be doing.
Or like this, at home bored. Or I hate when they go on Twitter and be like, "I'm so ugly," and they be half naked. Bitch, shut up! What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up! Oh, I hate my face. I hate my lips. And they be half fucking naked. Like, shut the fuck. No, I'm not. Let me stop doing that. But just shut the fuck up. It's just for attention, man. Yeah. And all in all, so we can move on to the question that we're going to do. That's not the type of women that you guys need, man. It's the women that will conceal themselves for you and respect themselves and respect their bodies. That's the type of woman we need, man. That's what I meant last week. I just wanted to expound upon that. And Brandon added more insight, too, so that's good. All right, so shout out to our nigga Jave, man.
Consistent listener, man. Shout out to him, bro. He makes it what it is today, bro.
He sent me a question on my text the other day, and I thought it was something that we could talk about. I was like, yeah, that's a
Spit it out then, bitch.
Good Q&A question.
Spit on it.
He asked, what is better, Burger King or McDonald's? I'm joking. That's not what he... I'm joking. I'm joking. Jave's probably like, nigga, that's not what the fuck I asked. I'm joking. He said, should a man be dating when he is broke? That was the question. Should a man be dating women when he is broke? And I have a follow-up question to that before we answer.
Bro, that's a... Bro, why the fuck we don't have Javed on here?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Javed, you need to come up on here, bro. You got to come up on here, bro. Because you be listening all the time. And you like the one nigga that listens. You probably listen more than anybody haven't even been on here. So we got to have this nigga on here.
That's a good fucking question.
And I have a follow-up question to that before we answer his question. What do we consider broke? What do we consider broke?
So, which one do you want to answer first?
Let's do that one first. What do we consider broke?
What I consider broke? I'm talking about, like, if I have to put...
If I got to put $5 in the tank? Is that what you were going to say?
I just got to think, because it's not that I'm going to think about a situation. I'm like, damn, I was in a situation, you know? Like, if you got to put, like, only, like, about... It's like an odd number, like on gas, and then save a little bit less for food, or you be like, man, I can't eat today. That's broke.
Okay.
That's broke.
I feel like broke because I've told this story on this podcast. A long time ago on Valentine's Day, I went into Kroger. This was like fucking.
Oh, man, it is funny where you come from, bro.
This was 7 years ago. Was it 7 years ago? This was Valentine's Day 2014. So I was 22 years old. This is me being honest. I told the story before on here. I had $40 in my bank account. Literally $40. I think I was working at Burlington Coat Factory at the time. And, you know, I was just trying to make my girl happy. I wasn't with the girl I'm currently with, but I was just trying to make her happy, whatever. So I went to Kroger. I'm looking at the flowers and shit. But my plan was like, bruh, because, you know, the bouquets on Valentine's Day, them shits be $39.99. And I was not trying to spend all my money to fucking get the shit. I was like, I'm going to be broke for like the next. I think we got paid every week at Burlington. But my paycheck wasn't shit anyway. We got paid minimum wage at this time. So I was like, bro, I'm going to steal this shit and just walk out. The flowers. So I was looking around at balloons and shit like I was going to actually buy some. I think I picked the shit up and tried to walk out, right? Nigga, tell me how the door that you come in literally just closed. Like, y'all know to open the door, that shit just boom. As soon as I tried to go out, I was like, oh shit. Nigga, as soon as I turn around, there's a guy behind me. Hey, where you going? And I was like, nah, I was just trying to leave. And he was like, did you pay for those? And I was like, yeah, I did. He was like, you have a receipt? And I was like, nah, I threw it away at the register. And he was like, we gonna go over to self-checkout. We're gonna verify that. And I was like, fuck! So I should have just took the flowers. I should just dropped them shits and just walked out. Yeah, clean this shit up. Shit ran out. I should just did some shit like that. But I walked over to the shit. They brought the shit up. Oh no, they saw I didn't pay for the flowers. I was like, man, I paid for the shit, man. I'm not gonna double pay for this shit. So I ended up fucking paying for them. And I was like, oh my god, bro. And I didn't have any money. That's broke.
Oh, shit.
That's broke. Oh. I was in that time, and I was in a relationship at that time, and I was broke. And like Brandon said, it's just amazing where you come from. So, shit like that, that's broke.
That's broke.
That's fucking broke, dog. I barely had money to fill up for gas at the time, bro.
Telling you, bro, we talking 8, 7 on the tank just so you can take the light off and fucking.
And when I first got that car, bro, that shit was fucking up a lot.
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit was fucking up a lot. When I first got my old car, it was a 2002 Honda.
You had to get the transmission replaced. They did how to do it.
Yeah, that shit was fucking up a lot around that time. I had a lot of shit going on at the time. So, to answer Jave's question, should men be dating when they're going through shit like that, pretty much? When they're broke?
I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna cry. I remember those days.
I'm gonna say that you can be talking to women and stuff like that, and I think you can be. I guess this really comes down to how you define dating, because there's free shit you could do. You go walk in the park, you just chill, you could just talk. Because at the beginning of the time,
the women still appreciate that.
They don't.
Okay.
And the thing is, do you need to waste your time
with a woman who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Okay. So the thing is, you should probably feel okay to date, because if they could be with you and all you can offer to them is just fucking conversation, and you can't really do much, and you could kind of be real, like, you know, my situation ain't really like that right now, then that's and if they could be down with that, then that's cool. That's good on you. If they're just like, well, bitch, you can't afford to take me anywhere or do anything and stuff like that, with the, you know, if they say that kind of stuff, then it just doesn't really make sense to, like, they're dependent on you having the money to take them out and do these things right off rip. Why would you want that? Unless you really truly want a woman like that, which I don't understand now day and age why men would want that. But a lot of women will expect you to take care of them, take you on the first date and do all that stuff. But fact of the matter is, you know, sometimes situations present itself and you're not in the situation, not in the position where you can do that. And if you can find somebody that can understand that and rock with that, then that person's good. So, I mean, it shouldn't stop you from going out there and talking to somebody and willing to find somebody. That's basically me telling you, yo, because you only got like $20 in your pocket, you're not entitled to finding somebody or finding somebody special. That's false. I can't tell you that, because that's false. Why is it dependent on how much money you have? You can still give without having to give monetary stuff. You can still give conversation. You can still make a woman feel good without spending money, right?
Yeah.
You can still make a woman feel good talk to her, right? Listen to her.
Yeah, with that dick. Can't make her feel good with that dick. Or nah, go ahead. Damn, I just spit across the bike. You see that shit fly across the bike like that?
Go ahead.
So you said no, you shouldn't.
No,
you said yes,
yeah,
but no.
I'm saying yes. But you can.
Yeah, you could. Oh, okay.
But of course, you gotta be upfront with your position. Like, I mean, it's kind of hard to be as a man upfront with your position, but you gotta be realistic. If they can't stick around and can't understand that you're not in a position right now, I can't do much, then it might not be the person for you. But I don't think that you're not entitled to dating or anything like that. I wouldn't say that you can do it to the level if you had money, like a little bit of change. I wouldn't say that like, yo, go out there and go to fucking Polaris and go to fucking Benihana and fucking spend the money when you got like negative $2 in your account. Don't do that. I'm saying that maybe you need to scale down, get like a hot dog, and go walk in the park or something.
It's like fucking Dave Chappelle. Why does Dave Chappelle always come up on this?
I'm saying that. Okay. And she had a good time with Dave, and they got hot dogs.
You guys know, and they got ice cream too. You guys know what you can do if you low on money. I think Carlos said this on 85 South Show. Go on a date, take her out to a nice dinner. When the dinner's over, call the bank and tell them that you have a fucking fraudulent transaction on your account, and they'll probably give you your money back. Tell them that, hey, I was not there. I don't know where this fucking transaction came from. I'm at home. I don't remember how he put it. It was just funny how Carlos said it, but it wasn't funny how I said it because I'm not a comedian. But
damn,
you could do that though. I've never done no shit like that. Like told the bank, like, hey, I'm not even in Georgia. I'm not even there.
Man, I'm asleep. It was used at when?
Yeah. What the fuck? Like, yo, I just looked at my shit and I got a $100 charge at Benihana's. I was not at no fucking. I don't even know what Benihana's is. What? I don't even know what that is.
Do they sell cars?
You could do some shit like that, but okay. Can you date while broke? Yes, because I did it. A lot of niggas have done it. Should you? In my opinion, I don't think you should, man. Because there was a lot of times when I was doing that, it just sucked the fun out of a lot of situations.
Oh, because you're always thinking about that.
Yeah, man. Because it's just like, hey, let's go here. Well, how much is a ticket? Damn, it's this much. I ain't got enough to pay for me and her, and I don't want to make her pay. Fuck, man. And some girls would be like, no, I'll pay. And you'd be like, nah, I don't want you to do that shit. It just sucks the fun out of a lot of situations.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Because that happened a lot, man. It's just like, fuck, man, I ain't got no money this week, man. We can't even go here. Or it's her birthday. Her birthday coming up. You ain't got no money. You can't get her a good gift. A lot of niggas won't feel bad, but like shit like that, I be feeling bad, bro. And I be like, fuck, man, I want to do something. And it just sucks to find a lot of situations. So to avoid all that, you probably shouldn't. But sometimes people be in good financial situations and then some shit happens and then they end up broke and they're dating. Cause I mean, that's different. But if you broke and you looking for somebody, bro, just try to find someone that's broke too, so y'all could be broke together and get through the struggle together.
To be honest, he's laughing while he's saying, but it's not
you probably
true, bro.
should do that.
There's nobody that understands you better than the person that's going through the same exact thing.
Exactly.
So,
baby, I can't pay my light bill. I can't pay my car, no, bitch. I love you. Some shit like that. That's what you can do, man.
Yo.
Some shit like that. I fucking love you. And then y'all fuck and then, oh, we broke fuck. Sometimes that'd be good. That broke fuck be good, man. Jabe, you gotta come up on here, bro. Tell us your experiences, man. You gotta come up on here. Tell us your experiences, bro. But like I said, can you? Yes. Should you? No. That's what I think.
This guy's a fucking idiot, bro. Oh my god. I'm not saying. I'll sway my consensus and go with P saying. Are you entitled to? Yes, you're entitled to date whoever you want to feel like. Should you? Because should you do it? Probably not, I guess, because I didn't really think about too much about the feeling, but I'm well aware of the feeling it creates. Like, you're always thinking about it on a date. You can't really enjoy yourself because you're just it's just like this thing in the back of your head just always gnawing at you. You're just always thinking about it.
And fun shouldn't be material, but sometimes you want to have a little fun and spend a little money with your girl and do some shit, man. Sometimes you want to do that. Because, you can have a walk in the park and it'd be a great romantic experience. But yeah, man. If y'all have anything y'all wanted to debate, thank you, Javi, again for that question. Send your questions, guys, to socialjunkiepod@gmail.com.
Or comment on our YouTube video. Comment on something that you want.
Because somebody sent a question on a YouTube video too. Somebody did that before. Send it to
Whatever,
Instagram.
however you feel.
Whatever, man.
We'll take it in context.
Y'all ain't got my number like Javed do. See, y'all can't text me a question. So, well, my number is 678. No, I'm joking. This nigga hilarious. Fuck, nigga.
that last part was funny. Broke fuck. Wait, that's the name of this episode, Broke Fuck.
So, no, we can't name it.
That's the name of this episode.
We had an episode that was
112, Broke Fuck.
We had an episode that was called Broke. We had that one already.
Broke Fuck is different from Broke.
No, because my mama gonna see that and be like, I told y'all need to stop cussing.
Well, we didn't stay true to that promise.
Yeah, you tried, but you failed too, nigga.
I'm telling you, I could probably go longer without cussing than you.
You probably could. I'm not gonna disagree with that.
Damn, I thought he was gonna have a competition. All right.
SocialJunkiePod@gmail.com if you guys have a question. If you made it this far into the episode, we appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
Had a lot to cover today, man, but we appreciate you guys a lot. Made this far. I don't even know what song I'm gonna play. Guess I'll play this fucking Wale shit. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for listening, man. If you made this far into the episode, we appreciate it. I'm Pete. That's Brandon. I gotta get the fuck up out of here and go home. Episode 113 will be next week. Remember, we on YouTube every single Thursday, every single week. Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud every Wednesday. YouTube every Thursday. I'm not sure about